Well, what
Alright.
episode is it? Do you know?
Welcome to episode 12
12?
of Off Program.
We've been slacking a little bit. Travis has been a busy boy traveling around.
Yeah, when was our last one? Like 2 weeks
Yeah,
now, right?
2.5 weeks ago, I think.
What happened last week?
You were still gone. You were in
sick.
Vegas.
You were
yeah,
sick.
I was a little bit sick.
You were sick.
Yeah,
I tried to organize it before I went to Vegas,
yeah.
but you
and I
got
was
sick,
Yep.
and then I was gone.
Yeah.
And
So
now-
partially my fault.
Now we're here. Yeah, it's 50-50.
And
Shared responsibility. Shared responsibility is no responsibility.
yeah.
Mhm. Fun fact.
So I was sick for like 3 weeks. I don't even know what it was because like symptoms wise, it wasn't that bad. But it was just like crushing my energy so freaking hard that I was just like, I just need to sleep. I was useless.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shocked at how well I was able to perform with that.
Did
And
you
then-
still train?
I still trained. And it was like pretty solid. Like it was on track. And then coming out of it, it's like, holy shit, I feel strong again. Which led me to make some bad choices yesterday. A series of bad choices. There was a lot of bad choices going into this. But I think the story starts last Tuesday. Got a little bit of snow. The way our house is situated, every time it snows and then the sun comes out, it melts, and then the driveway becomes like an ice pit of death.
Yeah.
Freaking slipped on it. My loose knee went sideways and felt a little bit sloppy.
Oh, did you fall on it?
I didn't fall, but like as close as I
Slept,
could have
yeah.
came to falling without dying.
Yeah.
And like if I let myself fall, the knee probably would have been more okay, but because I tried to catch it, it was like that fast jolt plant twist.
Yeah.
And it was feeling a little bit shitty. Wednesday's deadlift went well regardless. Like deadlift never really bothers the loose side. And then yesterday's squats, feeling insanely strong.
Mm-hmm.
Now my first mistake with feeling insanely strong was letting it get in my head. In a bad way, but a good way. And since I've gotten, too fat to be 242 at this meet, like in my head, in the back of my head, not really starting to think about it, I'm thinking like, okay, 275 all-time world record is 931 right now in squats.
Mm-hmm.
And with where this last training wave put me, I wasn't really thinking about it. And then yesterday going up, I'm starting thinking like, hey, I might be able to set myself up for 931. Like it was freaking flying.
Yeah.
Last warm-up, I went straight from 605 to 695 on a pause squat, and the 695 freaking flew. So I'm like, okay, plan top set for the day, like plan max I had in my head was 745, was as big as I was shooting for. 745 freaking flew. And I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I feel good. This is freaking moving. Now, the first mistake that I made is when I pause squat, it's a little bit weird for me. Because normally my normal squat, I will have a very controlled eccentric, a little bit of a dip to hit depth and rebound.
Mm-hmm.
On a pause squat, getting rid of that dip, it's harder for me to tell whether I'm not at depth. So part of the reason 745 flew is I got a little bit high, like an asshole. Watching back on the tiny camera monitor, it looked fine on the camera monitor.
Yeah.
Watching back last night on the big screen, I was like, fuck, I am an idiot. I hate myself so much right now.
It wasn't deep enough.
Because it wasn't like disgusting, like
Like would it have passed in a comp?
no,
or
it wouldn't have passed in the comp.
Fuck.
But it wasn't like the Dave Hoff 8 inches high bullshit. It was like probably like that far away.
Yeah.
And everyone around me was like telling me it was dunked. It was fine. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, we're loading 785. And part of me is just like, you dumbass motherfucker. Because again, I know that with everyone spotting, like watching back the video, they're all at bad angles to judge depth.
Yeah.
Miana wasn't there yesterday because she was taking photos. So like bad angles to judge depth. It's not really their fault. It's my fault for not zooming in on the fucking camera like I should have.
Mm-hmm.
But loaded 785. Eccentric felt wonderful. Felt rock solid. I did a 2.5-ish count pause, watched the tape back. A little bit high again, which again I'm not thrilled with. But then halfway up, you can kind of see knees like shift forward a little bit. And I got a massive clunk on that loose side. And not a ton of pain in the moment. Not a ton of pain the rest of the training session. This morning, it's like my VMO is just like shut right off.
Mm-hmm.
So I did about like 10 million banded TKEs. I had the 10s unit on the VMO, try to wake the shit up. But like it doesn't feel good by any means right now. It also doesn't feel terrible. But the reason I'm kicking myself so hard is like it took me 2.5 years to get back to this point after the pec tear, and I'm like, just like, fuck, did I just throw it all away?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how bad it is going to be. And again, for all I know, sitting here right now, it's going to calm down. It's going to be okay. But it's like the doubt and the fear of like, did I just screw myself is weighing very heavily right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, what do you do when you're in a situation like this?
You just do everything you can to rehab it and then just wait and try and stay out of your own head, which is
Exactly.
probably the biggest thing. Stay out of your own
Exactly.
head, because
Exactly.
this is when people like self-sabotage.
Yes.
You know,
And
or if you were like in the back of your mind like looking for a way out, you know, this is when you would take
this
it.
is where I would pull out of the meat, where I'd say it's not worth it, where it's
Because you have a pretty good excuse. A pretty good one.
a good enough excuse.
A good enough excuse that you could tell everyone that and they'd be like, oh, that makes sense.
And what's scaring me too is before I ripped the left pec off, I had a similar experience where
you tweak it first?
where I had a little bit of a tweak in training, and like I tweaked it with 451 on that training day. I still pressed 474 fine.
Mm-hmm.
Next week I doubled 496 fine.
Yeah.
And then on meet day, I've told this story in the podcast before, but I'll just say it again in case anyone's new here. On the meet day, I kind of had a very poor performance on squats compared to where I was expecting. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make up for it on bench.
Yeah.
And then it was like that little tweak, and then being irresponsible in the bench attempts led to shit ripping off.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like thinking, like, what if my leg rips off?
Well, can you just adjust your training to not do squats for a couple weeks?
I'm still going to squat. I'm just going to keep it lighter.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing I need to do right now in regards to the meet is like giant squat. That is out of my mind. I am not risking having the leg fuck off because I've already had the other leg fuck off and it was not a fun experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's tough to tell right now, right? This happened last night.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know, but what I need to tell myself is not knowing is not a reason to quit trying. And what I wanted to bridge this into is I was talking to Travis about this before we recorded. Alex Ramosi put out a video the other day that I think should be required watching for every single powerlifter on earth on mental toughness. And it wasn't just like the reason I think it's required watching is the way he broke it down wasn't just a be more mentally tough. It's not like the David Goggins rah-rah bullshit. It is conceptualizing the elements of mental toughness, defining them. And what he broke it down to is that when adversity hits, it is a matter of how much adversity will throw you for a loop. Because if you're a powerlifter and like, you know, the one plate feeling heavier than you want it to screws up your entire training session, you probably need to work on positive self-talk around that loading so you can still bring it, even if one plate feels heavy.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, you know, a tweak or something doesn't move well on a top set, you miss a top set, and that throws you for a loop and causes you to quit on the rest of the training session, you probably need to have some conversations with yourself so that you can still be productive after a bad performance. You have a little tweak, that's shouldn't be a reason to quit on a meet prep. That should be a reason to do the best that you can to still have the best meet possible. And the next element is going to be how big of a loop does the thing throw you on? Because if again, like I tweak this knee,
mm-hmm.
I come home, I quit training the rest of the day, I come home and cry for 7 hours. That isn't going to help me. That's not going to make me have a better meet outcome. I mean, right now the meet outcome might be terrible. I don't know, but if I did, you know, just pout on the couch and not do anything yesterday, it wouldn't be any better.
Mm-hmm.
The next element is going to be how quickly can you bounce back from the adversity? So how long do you stay in that loop? And again, like I was in my head pretty good for about 5 minutes after that squat. I was just like, fuck. Like did I just ruin everything?
Start spiraling.
But I was able to, you know, get up and go do accessories. I ran pendulums with Joel and Darrell, and it did not feel great on the pendulums. I had another really giant clunk at a different spot, which again, I'm hoping it was just the meniscus on this side, you know, shifting around. And like it felt a little bit better after that giant clunk on the pendulums.
So you went and did pendulum after you did the squat?
Yep.
Okay.
Freaking pissed at Mike because he sold the good hack squat.
Oh, the Panado one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed there's a bunch of equipment.
I don't pissed at Mike, but
A little bit.
Slightly annoyed that the
Yeah.
machine I've been depending on is missing.
Like I'd be happier with Mike if he didn't.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. He's getting another one. He's put on a distributor here, so he had someone that wanted one now, so he got rid of the one that is in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting another one in a couple of weeks, but
that's his business.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't fault him for that. It's just like walking in and seeing a god is just like, oh no. Because I don't know about you, but the max pump just isn't as good, eh?
Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of Smith machine squats. I generally opt for those over the hacks.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like how it feels.
Yeah, and I'd agree with you that Smith probably does feel better. But I think for powerlifting carryover, the hack is more idiot proof to put it where I need to put it.
Like they both have their place, like if I wanted more back support, for example, then I use a hack squat.
Yep. Yeah, and
but a Smith machine's kind of just halfway between a barbell and a hack squat.
Yeah, but I just want to blast quads with nothing else being blasted.
Yeah, see, then it makes perfect sense. You got a leg press, and then your quads will be in a shortened position, or you can do it in a lengthened position on a hack squat.
Yep. But then I guess the last element of the mental toughness equation is adaptability.
Mm-hmm.
Does the adversity make you better or make you worse? Do you bounce back to the same as you were? Are you worse for it, or do you get better for it? And I think for me, like the big thing that I need to remember with this situation is that even when it feels good, I'm not invincible. I can't be rushing progress. I still have to play by the same rules as everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's this little bit of a mind fuck because in my head, it's like, I want to trust myself under the bar. I want to be confident, but then it becomes this thing of like overconfidence is going to reduce confidence in the future. And the biggest thing that I'm going to get out of this is just that reminder that I can't be forcing it. I can't be too greedy with numbers. I need to remember that this whole last year I was not very strong. So trying to rush strength and shoot for targets that are bigger than I should be probably isn't going to help me.
Mm-hmm. Where's everything now relative to like your last meet?
So way ahead.
Way ahead?
Like I'm going to fucking...
Oh, okay.
I mean, before yesterday, I was going to fucking annihilate it. I don't know about this point. I'm still going to hit a bench PR. I got that going for me. Deadlift shouldn't be too bothered, worst case. Squats again up in the air right now, but...
Yeah. Well, fuck, just don't blow it up before the meet.
Yep, exactly. Well, you know what? I would rather blow it up in Canada than blow it up in Florida.
I don't know if that's true. Do you think that's true?
I don't want to have a blown knee, have to get operated on, then fly back.
Oh, no, you'd have to fly back first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to fly back with it.
Unless you like timed like Trump coin perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Had a few mils sitting around.
Well, we got health insurance for the trip anyways, but...
Do you get health insurance?
Yeah. Always buy health insurance when traveling to America for a powerlifting meet, Canadians.
That's actually a valid point. When you say you get health insurance, is that like when you're booking your flight and it asks if you want traveler's insurance?
We have it through our insurance company.
But that's where like someone could get it.
Yeah, someone
there's
could.
like you say no or you say yes, and it's like $50 or $100.
Yeah, and I don't know how good that coverage is.
I've never said yes to it ever in my life.
Because a lot of them, if you like look at the fine print, where like if you're doing any sporting activity, you're not covered.
Yeah.
And growing up racing motocross, one of my buddies went down to the States for a race, didn't have health insurance. He broke his pelvis and his femur.
Oh shit.
Ended up being like a $180,000 bill to his dad's credit card.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to have that.
Yeah. I had a couple buddies. This was like 3-4 months ago. They went to Vegas and they were walking across the street and they got hit by a car. It's not funny, but anyways. So yeah, they had to be hospitalized there, and it was like I can't remember the number, but it was an insane amount.
Yeah.
They got like hit walking across the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. No, I've never said yes to that insurance though. Do you?
No. Well, if we're covered anyways.
Yeah.
But again, it's like the mental side of powerlifting, I think, is so big, especially as it gets higher and higher, because the better you get as a powerlifter, like the more adversity you go through, the harder things hit, the more little mistakes turn into bigger mistakes. Because, if I was, squatting, 400 and tried to load 450 and it was an overshoot, nothing bad would have happened. But the 745 to 785,
yeah, when there's that much weight,
the margins become smaller.
The smallest thing, if the smallest thing's off, it can just...
And part of that, again, is absolute fault on my side for needing to have made better decisions yesterday and not kind of squat high, not realized, and got too excited. But
so what should have happened is you should have seen on the camera that you were squatting a bit high and then not went any heavier.
And I think, too, what should have happened is, like, in my head when I was thinking about, like, what's the most I need to hit today for, my planned good total,
Mm-hmm.
Like 7:45, I was already perfect.
Yeah. Right. Then you took more.
Then I got greedy, took more.
Yeah.
And it's the hardest thing because again, like you want to push yourself, but pushing yourself too hard doesn't turn into good things on main lifts.
Yeah.
And what's funny too is like yesterday I had some troll on my Instagram. Like he commented on like 17 posts. Like, you need to work harder. You're not working hard enough. This is way too easy. You're slacking.
Was it a real person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's just
usually they don't even have profile pictures.
Yeah.
It's just like a
but his entire profile is him like doing like those stupid stitches to like different people being like, this guy's such a pussy because of this and this and this. And I'm like,
oh, he's taking the
what
the
are those
Greg
guys?
Doucette style of content.
Yeah, and I was just like, I probably shouldn't listen to this guy.
See, he wants to trigger you so you respond and then he can make a video on you.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucker. Like, go powerlift yourself.
Yeah. Go do something.
Yeah. Stop hating on me.
Yeah, but anyways, that's my mistake and the thought process around it. And like as far as what I'm doing about it, like I said, like the VMO being shut off this morning, I put the TENS unit on. I don't know how much that actually helps, but it feels like it gets it going again, and just did a shit ton of band TKEs, shit ton of bodyweight squats, and like the bodyweight squats don't feel good, but I can squat bodyweight to depth, which is a good sign, and I'm expecting it's going to get better. After this, I'm going to go to Good Life and get on the stair mill just so I can kind of do my cardio with TKEs the whole half hour.
Yeah. You can go do stairs.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've done stairs?
I did a couple weeks ago at the Realm.
Okay.
You know, after that stupid magnetic treadmill thing,
Yeah, it probably feels easy.
the stair mill is not that hard.
What level do you do?
So last time I did it at the Realm, I was
clip this one.
I was doing intervals.
Oh.
So 4 was my down interval, 9 was my top interval.
I would love to see you do stairs at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of cheating because I am supporting myself, but
Yeah.
I'm too fat to not support myself.
Yeah.
If I tried to do it like not holding on, I'd fall over.
Yeah, I was gonna say level 9 is pretty fast. People used to make fun of me because I'd always do it at level like 4,
Yep.
level 5 for my cardio. But it's because like big guys, you don't need to move
That
very
fast to get
fast.
heart rate up.
No, you don't.
But like because of that stupid thing, I'm in actually pretty decent shape right now.
Yeah, you might have made the mistake of increasing your cardio.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
you're too fit.
yeah,
That's
not and I think like for the body weight I'm at, I always do better when cardio is pushed.
Yeah, I think everyone does better when they have better cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that's like the number one determinant of your like fitness, if you're like fit.
100%. And like if you're limited in training by like if you feel like your recovery is low as a powerlifter, like the best solution isn't to do less, it's just to do cardio. Get in better shape so you can recover from more.
Yeah, probably. Like literally everything's better with your if you have better cardio.
And I always like kind of like people want to push back and be like, well, isn't doing more work going to hurt my recovery? And it's like for the first couple weeks, it might bleed into performance a little bit. But I think it's going to be 100% worth elevating your conditioning so that we can perform better in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just get through those first couple weeks, adjust training loads, and you will be better off for it.
Yeah, I agree with that. And it's also the type of cardio, you know, whether it's like low impact or high impact cardio.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going super hard on stairs and like not holding on.
And like slamming your knees every single step.
Yeah.
It might not feel great.
No, then I can see that. Like you see that in bodybuilders sometimes after they're doing like hard stairs or high impact cardio for a while, their legs just start to flatten out and look tired. It's just because they're not recovering.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually like when I see that happening, then I switch them to like treadmill for, you know, a week or two and their legs come back to life.
Yep.
Not that like treadmill still is impact because you're like stepping every time, but it's not nearly as much as
Not
stairs.
as a hard shove.
Mm-hmm. If you want like zero impact, then you got do that recumbent bike.
Yep.
Chill on that thing or elliptical,
Dude,
but I don't
that
think
feels
any man
terrible
should.
for me.
I don't think any man should do the elliptical.
No?
It's crazy, bro. Elliptical is what my mom does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole used to love it. We're leaving it there.
Yeah, we're pulling Cole's cardio down because
Yeah.
that guy needs to. Yeah, his cardio is fine. He needs to bring it down and
Yeah.
bring up his food slowly, which is. I've been having a lot of fun working with Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. He's probably. Realistically, he probably has the most muscle out of anyone I've worked with.
Yep.
Yeah, which is cool to see someone. I don't know how this sounds, but like the closest to like what I looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a big body with a lot of tissue and a strong dude.
And it's like you're probably getting the opportunity to pull levers that you can't pull with a smaller kid.
Yeah, and
And
just you
it's
see it happen in like real time, you know,
yeah,
like things just happen faster.
yeah,
There's man, it's so much fun. I feel like I slightly feel like I'm coaching myself sometimes,
perfect.
which is awesome. Yeah,
And
because I know all the things I fucked up.
yeah, you guys watching, Cole's now working with Travis on his diet.
And
He was
Cole's like he's about my height, like 2'6'2" ish, somewhere
yeah,
around there, and he's like about 257 right now, shredded glutes. It's
yeah,
like a lot of tissue on this guy.
he was panicking the
What?
first week.
Oh yeah,
He was
I knew he was.
full on panicking.
But before he even told me he was panicking, after I sent him the plan, I was like, he's gonna spiral.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He spiraled pretty hard, but he's seeing the big picture now. And I think he's realizing that this is probably a better way.
It's just different. Like I think the biggest difference probably is the approach. Like I never look at like athletes putting on weight in our sport. I look at them putting on muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And quite often like plans are centered around putting on weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see the bet. Like we're in bodybuilding. I want to add tissue to you. I don't care if that means your weight goes up, 15 pounds in the off season when it used to go up 60 pounds.
Yeah,
If it's tissue, then
you're fine.
yeah, that's
You get
good.
the job, and your next prep's easier.
And you're gonna feel way better. And by the end of this off season, after pushing him with clean food, which he seems to quite like. I don't think he really likes cheat meals. And well, maybe he does.
Well, has he talked to you about this? Because he's been talking to me about this a ton. Where
yeah, does he care if this is on camera?
I think he'll be fine.
Okay, because I don't want to talk about anything that he doesn't want.
Oh, he should be fine. I
Okay.
hope.
Well, we can cut it if not.
I'm not going to talk too much shit.
Yeah.
But like the way we both definitely have some very disordered eating habits,
Yeah.
and
Which is probably why you guys are so big. Like
in a way, yes.
like that's why I was so big, is because I could eat a lot of food, and if I like wanted to eat like a cheat meal, it could lead to like a 10,000 calorie cheat meal just in a sitting.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we could definitely do those kind of numbers, but it's like we in our family, I don't know how much of this is genetic or nature versus nurture, but there's definitely a lot of addictive tendencies in our family.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, Cole and I's addictive tendencies have become powerlifting, bodybuilding food.
Yeah.
But like it's very easy for us to like turn the Justin style diet into very disordered eating habits.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, okay, we push through the low days, and then it's like we just get descended on the cheat meals, and like
Yeah.
it kind of almost like turns into a detriment to a degree. And like I've been, since getting rid of the Justin coaching, like I'm still taking the cheat meals because I do enjoy them,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been really freaking trying hard to not overcook it.
Yeah.
And I think like Cole's problem, like he's kind of telling me with your plan, you have a 2,500 calorie cap on the cheat meal.
Yeah, something like that.
Or he's kind of just like, I don't even want to take the cheat meal because it's too hard to keep it in.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, that's something I was in the exact same boat. Like when I would open that faucet and start a cheat meal, it was all in, and it took me a long time to train and that's exactly how I did it. I started putting a cap on my cheat meal, and then it was like, because it's a mindset thing. It's like, I'm either eating perfectly or I'm not following the plan. And if I don't follow the plan, even by a small amount, then it's like, well,
you might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, the evening's fucked anyways. Like I might as well eat as much as I can. So it took me like probably 18 months of doing this before I finally like got to the point where I could actually stop there.
Mm.
And I think it's like not framing it as like you're doing something bad or you're not ruining the plan. It's like, this is on the plan. You can have this.
This is part of the plan. It's supposed to boost the plan, as long as you don't ruin the plan with it.
Yeah, and just keeping this sounds like so obvious, but it might not be to a lot of people. There's a difference between a 3,000 calorie cheat meal and a 10,000 calorie cheat meal. No, like I don't think that like registers for a lot of people, and that's what leads to having those crazy, I guess binges is what they're called.
And it kind of comes back to like the emotional decision making. I could relate this to my mistake on the other day. It's like, well, it's already moving well. I might as well go up.
Yeah.
I've already ate a burger. I might as well have 7.
Yeah, no, that's it. And yeah, so that's something I used to repeat in my head all the time. Like when I was having a cheat meal, like 3,000 calories is different than 10.
Yep.
Like they might seem like the same thing in the moment. It might seem like, well, they're both just off plan.
But one is much more off plan than the other.
Things can always be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So no, I don't think he's even taking the cheat meal right now for that reason. I think eventually he'll probably start, but I mean, hey, if it messes with your head, you don't need a cheat meal.
Mhm.
You know, we can do what
Bump
we
up
need
other
to,
food.
yeah, we can do what we need to do with the other food. And with a metabolism like his, that's why I think his next prep's going to be so easy, because after doing this for 12 months or whenever he decides to compete again, if we just do clean food and keep his digestion like on point and moving
Mhm.
fast, like he says he says he's always hungry no matter how much he's eating, which I believe him. But I
Yep.
think at the end of this off season, he might finally be eating enough
Yep.
to feel satiated, and then yeah, it's going to lead to an easy prep.
I think like what's the coolest thing for me watching is like, well, not watching, but hearing from him is he's what, 4 weeks post show now?
Yeah, around there.
Still peeled.
Yeah.
Like still could walk on stage and embarrass everyone except for Joel in a local show.
Well, he's a lot fuller now. Maybe you could take Joel.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll
I
see.
don't know.
Yeah, Joel, we're coming for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you better. Someone's got to beat him and something.
we'll see him in Toronto.
But like Cole's still 4 weeks post show, not up a ton of weight. Like normally at this point he'd be up 30 pounds.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And he's saying that he's feeling as strong as he would have having been up 30 pounds, which is super cool.
It's fantastic. And then, like, the goal is to keep his insulin sensitivity as high as possible for as long as possible, because we want to figure out how to add the most amount of muscle for the longest amount of time. And with I know before, I think he said he was doing cheat meals on every single training day at one point.
Yes. Yeah, they're up to 5 a week.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And like weight wasn't climbing anymore at that point.
And then his digestion's probably fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Where's I going with that? Yeah, so essentially we're just keeping him lean and trying to keep his insulin sensitivity as high as possible for as long as possible. And then you can kind of like take that approach all the way through the off season. You slowly just like bring things up. His cardio is still slightly higher than I want it to be, but that'll come down. Kind of, we're still 4 weeks post show. Rest day cardio, we're gonna keep that higher the whole time. I think he was shocked when he seen how high that was originally.
Yep.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, if you're not training and you're doing low impact cardio, like
It's not
like his cardio is treadmill at like 5 kph.
Yep.
Which is a pretty like chill walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can do a 45-minute walk if you're not training. And that'll keep you lean.
5 being chill for 45 minutes, I don't know.
What's that?
5 being chill for 45 minutes, I don't know about that.
5, what did you say?
5K being chill?
Oh, you don't think well, you have slightly shorter legs than us.
Yeah.
The equivalent for you would be like 4.2 kph.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could pull that off.
Yeah, no, I consider it like I like the cardio just low enough where it's not hard so I can work on my phone. Because if it's hard cardio, I can't actually do work.
Yep.
No, then I just have to like put on a YouTube video and like get locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it feels unproductive. I like to be able to like do things. If it's more than 30 minutes, I like to be able to actually like do something.
Yeah, because it's hard to make the time when you're busy to do it. So if you can make the times feel...
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, yeah, it's easy to spend 30, 45 minutes just answering emails or just edit a reel. Yeah, go on Instagram edit a reel. Probably take you about 20 minutes.
Here's where I'm lost, though. Being able to do that 5 kilometers an hour, I guess I probably need to go faster on the stair mill today. So I can pull that off. Because there's no way.
There's no way what?
I could work while going 5K.
On a treadmill?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of 5 miles per hour? Because those are totally different. You might be thinking of 5 miles per hour.
What's the standard treadmill?
Yes, this is a big issue. Most treadmills, they don't tell you what it's in.
And most are miles?
It's about 50-50.
Okay. So.
Even if you go to Good Life, if they have different kinds of treadmills, some being kph, some being mph.
I got to pay more attention to this.
Yeah.
Because I just know when I'm doing like an incline treadmill walk, like I get to like 3.5 and I'm huffing.
So
if it is miles, then maybe I'm okay.
That's probably miles per hour. Yeah, because the equivalent of miles per hour is like 3.2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like very low threes.
Slightly less embarrassed, but more embarrassed for my ability to use units of measurement.
No, it's tricky though, and that's the issue, because no treadmill that I can think of actually says what a unit it's in.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just have to kind of figure it out. I take it up to 3, and I'm like, does this feel like my top speed? If it's no, then I go to 5.
Yep.
If yes, then I go to 3.2.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm good. Chill.
Like on that thing, what I'm doing with my fast intervals, like with the resistance cranked up, I'm like 3.6, 3.8. So it must be
3 miles per hour.
It must be miles per hour.
Yeah, 3.8. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense for the top end of an interval. Okay.
Anyways, I know you had questions.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to talk some shit.
Yeah. There's definitely some shit I wanted to talk. I think I'm gonna leave the one section. I'm not gonna touch on it because I don't want to affect any of my competitor standings in the CPA.
Yeah.
But a big issue that's plaguing the fitness industry is weird photographers. And here's kind of a tell. If they message you and they want to do like a bikini shoot for free and they don't know you, they might be weird. And I understand if you have a ton of followers, and they negotiate some kind of like, hey, will you tag me? Will you collab a post? Makes more sense. There's a benefit to them. If they're doing it completely for free and they're not asking to be tagged in anything or collaborate any posts, then you should keep an eye out for them potentially being weird.
Reasonable.
It is reasonable. And I know quite a few at this point that are weird. And then that led to some certain CPA judges, but I won't touch on that because I don't want to call them out. But I mean, that even leads into coaches. You don't get it in powerlifting because you're not sending photos.
I know there are some that I've heard that are sketchy.
Yeah, I remember there was one like 9 months ago when he was posting his clients' progress photos and he just like colored over like
Yep.
like a yeah, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm like, so she's sending you these like totally naked, just crazy. Like,
well, maybe is there a chance that she covered it?
That's pretty crazy too.
Yes, that would also be crazy.
Yeah.
I actually, it would have been, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I had a girl that was like powerlifting coaching, and she like kept sending me like pictures of her like bent over, like, look at my hamstring glute tie-in, and I'm like, no, no, no.
I don't need to see it.
No.
Yeah, just tell me what your lift was.
Yep. It's like,
yeah, no, that's
so there can be some crazy, but again, like I think it's like on for the coach to keep it professional.
yeah.
Like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about being professional because they're like proper attire for a check-in is generally like the skimpiest you should ever be for a check-in is wearing your stage attire.
Mm-hmm.
If it's less than that, then you're basically
then you're basically absolutely unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And even like, I don't know, like powerlifter idiot perspective, do you even need stage attire in the off season to make a judgment?
No, you don't. You don't. But I understand the reasoning because that's what you're going to be on on stage. Okay. I can see the reasoning. Is it necessary? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, and like, again, like different perspective too. Like I was checking photos this summer when I was shredded. Mm-hmm. I was fucking shoving the underwear right up my ass because I was like,
yeah,
I got some glute lines. This is cool. I want to see them.
Yeah.
But
and I understand that, and that's totally fine. And I think a coach, probably should see the person's glutes in certain categories. But I don't know. This has just been on my mind because there's a photographer recently that was just doing weird shit.
Yeah. Where?
I don't think we're in Calgary.
In Calgary? Was it Miata? Probably Miata.
It was your wife.
Yeah, definitely. The least professional photographer on earth.
Yeah, we'll leave the name out for now. But next time I'll bring receipts to the next podcast. Okay, I do have a bunch of questions though.
My bottom line, don't be a fucking pervert.
Don't be fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Like that's what's wrong with this industry.
Yeah.
That's why it's still like a strange industry because there's a bunch of weird people in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Be less weird. It's okay to be weird, but like not like
don't
perverted or weird.
Yeah, and I think it's again it kind of comes down to a matter of like power dynamics as well as consent.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, especially if these athletes like idolize you from the coaching in the coaching situation.
I think like the biggest thing that happens in powerlifting is like there'll be a lot of coaches that end up dating clients.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
that ends up terrible
that's a whole nother
every
thing.
single time. And it's just like, okay, if you're coaching someone and you realize that you are a good match, don't coach them if you're going to date them.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with that. Yeah. So do you want to lose a client then?
Well,
Get away the
I think it's
pros
I
versus
think it's a fair
cons.
trade-off.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But you can't date a bunch of them.
Yep. And like not having practiced for years, I don't remember the exact time duration, but I think it was like if you're a chiropractor in Florida and wanted to date a client, date a patient, they have to like cease being a patient for a number of months or even up to, I think it was like almost over a year before you could legally date them without repercussions with the board.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a pretty good way to do it.
Yeah, because it just if they're in a vulnerable position, it can end up not good for both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you have this like authority over them, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Should we implement that in fitness?
Almost should.
See, and maybe that's part of the issue. There's no regulatory board. There's no like governing on coaches. It's kind of just like
a free for all.
yeah, and anyone can start doing it. And there's no standard practice. There's no book. There's no like rule book. There's no guide.
But yeah, general advice. And again, like I've never dated a client. I'm speaking from watching others do it. Even with the best intentions, it doesn't turn out good because it impedes your ability to actually coach them. And then coaching them impedes your ability to actually be in a relationship. It just ends up messy.
Yeah, well, it's just keeping like work and personal separated, which is generally just a good practice always.
Yeah, and like I think it's different too. Like, well, because I train with Miata, I will help her in training, but I never want to be the one making final decisions or being hypercritical because it makes shit weird.
And then if things don't go well, you also have to like come home with her. She's just pissed.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely potential for issue. I think there's potential for it to be like a very, very good situation, but also like a lot of potential for issue.
Yeah, I think the way that we're doing it, it is a good situation where it's our biggest priority is again just like making sure things are executed well, making sure that we're doing the right things. And again, like part of me yesterday is I know if Miata was there, she would have been like, "Hey, remember the big picture," and I probably would have made a better choice.
Yeah,
and it's more of just being like, again, like being supportive in the relationship versus directly coaching seems to work very well for us. But it's a balance.
No, I'm the same. I've always outsourced it.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. Like we chatted about it a bit before. Like if you pull their food or increase their cardio, and then they think you're saying they're fat.
Yeah,
it's like no, this is what you have to do.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
so, you want to do some of these?
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe you can answer some.
I can answer some.
Potentially. There's a big list there.
Oh, I scrolled.
Oh God, how far are you swiping?
It went to the top,
bro.
It went to the top.
It's a big list.
Oh.
A bunch of questions.
I'm not going to touch the phone.
Okay. What do we got?
Why am I starving after a big cheat meal?
Starving after your big cheat meal. Like the easiest way that I conceptualize a metabolism is like a furnace, right? If you have this wood furnace, this like wood fire burning furnace, and a big cheat meal is like a big log, and you throw it on, and then the fire gets massive. And then once that log dissipates, it burns up. The fire, see, maybe it's not a perfect analogy, but your metabolism is the fire is stay just as big as it was with the big log after that log is dissipated, and then the flame slowly comes down. So it's like it spikes your metabolism, then your metabolism slowly comes down, but it burns the food sooner, and then you just dig deep into a deficit. Does that make sense?
I definitely understand the big log reference in relation to cheat meals.
Yeah.
Miata was upset at the toilet condition this morning. But yeah, that makes sense. And again, it's like you're giving your body more. It's going to continue to try to burn more for a little bit longer after.
Yeah, because your body's like incredibly adaptive, so it increases its metabolism to process that food. And then once the food's gone, your metabolism is still on the high end, and it slowly comes down to match where your current calories are. Except there's like a window where your metabolism's high, your calories are lower, and that's when it creates that deficit.
And good things happen.
Yeah, if you're trying to get leaner.
What Revive health supplements should I take if I'm a bodybuilder? And why Revive?
Why Revive? I quite like Revive because I've seen it actually work on a lot of people's blood work. If you're going to take, there's a lot of good supplements by Revive. Like Heart's really good. The biggest one that I've found I've been adding to plans is omegas.
Mhm.
I've been like doubling and tripling, quadrupling everyone's omegas because everyone's cholesterol seems to be a little bit out.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've noticed that at all.
Yeah, I mean, I assume with the powerlifting side, it's more so with us all being fat asses.
Potentially. But yeah. And I've always been like a massive fan of high dose omegas just because it made me feel better, not even like for the benefits to cholesterol. But yeah, I find myself adding in a ton of omegas to everyone's plans. Well, not everyone's, people who send me blood work, and then often their cholesterol's a bit out. So jack up the omegas, maybe add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil, things like that. But Revive supplements, I do the omegas. Doesn't necessarily have to be Revive, but they do have it's a high potency, so that just means it has a lot more EPA and DHA in it, which are like the active ingredients in the omega-3. Like for that, a rule of thumb is at least, for a bodybuilder, at least 1,200 combined EPA and DHA. So omegas, heart's really good, liver's great. Like those will be the three staples.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like the multivitamins and whatnot. Yeah, throw a multivitamin by them. Probably those four. And then the other ones, it would be more on like a per case basis, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. This is going to turn into like a me shilling Travis's coaching podcast. But another thing Cole's been talking about too, like the first week, he's whining about Travis having taking so many supplements.
I think I added 2. And I think I took out 2.
So many more supplements. And he's like, I actually feel healthy with these omegas and greens.
Oh, a great product. It's new on the market. It's called Fiber Biotics. I think I put them on that. And it's a fiber product. And then they also had pre and probiotics, and it's super cheap. It's like $25.
Yep.
That's a fantastic product.
And again, like you might be making me change my sense.
Oh no, I made him take a fully dosed multivitamin as well.
Yes.
So if you're taking a regular 1 capsule, 2 capsule serving multivitamin from like, Costco or wherever, just throw it out. If you look at like 1 capsule of multivitamin, there's physically not enough room to have efficient doses of anything.
Mm-hmm.
A full dose multivitamin starts at 3, and the best ones seem to be 5 to 7 capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think I got him on a fully dosed multi, Fiber Biotics, probably jacked his omegas way up. Yeah.
Do you ever take animal packs?
I personally don't. No.
Did you ever though?
No.
So like
we do sell them though.
Back in college, we'd all be on animal packs, and we like stupid idiot things. We like, how many packs can we swallow without dying at once?
How many packs?
Yeah, like how like can you take like put 2 full animal packs in your mouth at once, swallow it without dying?
What? Okay.
I got to 3. 4 was the threshold.
How many pills in a pack?
I think like 11.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus. Okay. Did you feel healthier?
No.
Okay, yeah. So you're one of the few people that like took multis like too far.
Yeah, well, that was more just being an idiot.
You got to see how many.
There was no purpose.
Yeah, if you can't swallow 30 pills in one, then
you're a pansy.
Or even
like,
a powerlifter.
Suck it up.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Call it training for meet day oral protocols.
Yeah, seriously. 30 Anadrols.
Yeah, don't do that at home, kids.
No, that was actually a challenge that went around in the bodybuilding world like 18 months or 2 years ago. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. I think it might have been Ian Valliere that started it. He just basically showed like how many pills he took like with all his morning supplements.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, just take it all in one go. And then everyone started posting basically how many pills they could eat in one go. And then people started making videos, like doctors saying, like, please don't do this. I work in the emergency room.
Yep.
Like, I see people come in all the time.
Amazing. Why does my coach have me eating a muffin post-workout only? Is that like a muffin only post-workout or only a muffin post-workout? I should clarify.
I think it means if you're having a muffin, you're only allowed to have a post-workout, is the context that person said it in.
Okay.
The reason for that, like muffin is synonymous with sugar, essentially. And what does sugar do? It spikes your insulin. Insulin shuttles all the nutrients out of your bloodstream into cells. So you would want that post-workout. You could like the pre, intra, post workout. Realistically, it's all kind of the same thing because it's right around that training window. But yeah, spike your insulin post workout, and then it drives all the nutrients essentially into the muscle. Helps tremendously with recovery and muscle growth.
I'm a fan of Rice Krispie Squares over muffins.
Yeah,
in that regard.
Same thing, man. Like I said, muffin is synonymous with sugar. That's what you're having. You want to have a donut? I had Krispy Kreme last night for.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have one in Calgary now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was busy.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. We're short of fun food options here, so when something comes.
Yeah, and something crazy is Saskatoon, of all places, just got Jersey Mike's. Have you ever had Jersey? You probably had Jersey.
Yeah,
Mike's. It's my favorite sandwich place in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still waiting on that to come here.
I'm Firehouse. Have you had it here yet?
Oh, bro. Yeah, the one in Airdrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was building the Airdrie store here, I went there every day for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, Firehouse is a cheat meal staple for me.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good
The
stuff.
steamer?
Yeah, I've had them all, but yeah. Yeah, a couple of cookies for dessert if it's post-training.
And on that note, when to pull food versus increase cardio?
That's a good question, and that's very situational. If your cardio, when to add cardio. So if your cardio is like let's say you're in an off-season setting, you're eating a ton of food, you're not really doing much cardio. I think it could largely be preference based at that point. If the person likes doing cardio, then you could add in cardio. If they're like, stuffed all the time, they're having trouble eating the food, then the first lever I would pull would be pull down food. So a lot of it's preference based. And then you kind of, as you get further along into the diet, it depends what they look like and how they feel. Like if they're already like looking flat and calories are quite low, then you probably don't want to
take more out.
Yeah. Yeah. See, at that point, then I start doing like carb cycling and cardio cycling to try and like get a response from them.
Yeah, like my thoughts would be like, what is the most easily pullable lever for the context?
Yeah, like what do they prefer, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people.
Or what has more room to pull?
Yeah, exactly. To get close to like what like a standard amount would be for calories or cardio. Yeah, so that's largely situational, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's largely just preference. I don't know what else is written on there. That's like a.
There's a lot more questions.
Okay, there might be things other than questions though. So
we still got plenty left. This one will either make Cole or myself very upset. Protein bars on a cut.
On a cut? Like, I'd opt away from it unless it made you really happy and things were still going well.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 point for Cole. Because so if I'm like, because there's a lot of times where during this diet where I'd be like really busy with work, I'd have to go somewhere for something that needed to get done, and like I didn't have time to eat a meal before leaving, and I'd just stop at a gas station and get a protein bar.
Well, was it working?
It was working. I got lean enough.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things I took away from working with Chris Aceto, who's like one of the best bodybuilding coaches. He was so much in the camp of, if what you're doing is working, I don't care if it's so off the book of what bodybuilding should be, keep doing it. If you send a check and you're like, man, I fucked up. I had a large pizza at pizza last night. It's like, oh, you look better today. Do it again tonight. Like that's literally what he does.
Yep.
And yeah, so it's probably the biggest thing I took away from him. It's like if things are working, like there's no like book on how to do this.
Yeah.
And everyone's body seems to be different than the next person's.
And Cole's kind of like whole take on it was like, well, look at Mike Israel on stage.
Yeah. Mike Israel?
Yeah.
Like he looked really bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his whole like diet is like just like protein bars and RTDs and
yeah. Yeah, no.
And I think like there's
exactly what it was.
Like I think like one protein bar meal per week is, especially if you're equating macros to what the plan should be or getting as close as you can. I think it's very different than basing your entire diet on protein bars.
Yeah, those are vastly different things. Like having a protein bar in it versus a whole protein bar diet. I have one girl. She's 2 weeks out from the show in Calgary here, and she had a protein bar every single day until like 4 weeks out, just because she had like a sweet tooth, and it made the whole diet a lot easier. So I was like, okay, have one protein bar a day, 200 calorie max. pick whichever one you like. Now we pulled it at like 4 weeks out, and now she just does a high carb day every week and has the protein by
Yeah.
then. And yeah, no, I mean, it's working, man. Don't base your whole diet around that though. You need actual like micronutrients in food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just
Yeah,
protein
there is a
bars.
difference, I think, but ooh. What nut butter should you use? I'm gonna go
Like
with
like there's one I always recommend. I generally go with like natural peanut butter or just natural almond butter. I don't think it matters that much. I think it's whatever you like.
mm-hmm.
Like I would never be like, they're like, I love almond butter. I'd say no, you have to use peanut butter.
Yeah,
I think that's insane.
because it's just added fat at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you eat nut butter?
Yeah, peanut butter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it better than almond butter.
And that's I do too.
But I think that the big thing needs to be like there's a difference between natural, no added sugar, and just like skippy bullshit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's always natural. It's always natural because they add so much sugar to regular peanut butter. Yeah.
When I was a kid growing up, my mom used to always get like the Kraft whipped peanut butter that was like fluffy,
Oh yeah.
so freaking good. But I don't think that will help me with my goals right now, even being a fat guy.
See that's one of the tricks for when guys really can't gain weight. Sometimes like this is like one of the last levers I'd ever pull. But they're totally maxed out with food. They still can't gain weight. I'll be like, okay, lose the natural peanut butter, regular peanut butter.
Yep.
Yeah, get a couple more pounds.
Have you ever heard of the J.M. Blakely weight gain protocol?
No, but I'm interested.
So, and again, listening to this when I was a kid is part of why I got as fat as I did, because I was like, okay, weight moves weight. I got to get fucking big.
Mm-hmm.
So the protocol, McDonald's in the morning.
Like what McDonald's?
So you're gonna go in. You're gonna get 4 Egg McMuffins, 4 hash browns, 2 packs of mayo for each. You're gonna put the hash browns in the Egg McMuffin.
That's a great sandwich.
You're
by the
gonna
way.
squirt the mayo on it, and you eat all of them.
Okay.
Intra-workout or intra-day meals, snacks, let's say, you are going to have a Hershey's bar every single hour. Because no matter how full you are, you can get down a Hershey's bar. It's going to melt in your mouth. Swallow it easy.
That's true.
Lunch, Chinese buffet, 3 plates minimum.
Okay.
Dinner, the biggest pizza you can order, a bottle of olive oil. You're going to pour the olive oil onto the pizza, and you're going to eat the pizza. And when you get to the point where you cannot finish the pizza, you cannot take any more bites, you're going to think about how much you want your next squat PR, and you are going to finish the pizza.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up being 344 pounds.
Was that like a combined total of 50 grams of protein in the day?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Yeah, protein. Whatever.
Yeah, you don't need it for powerlifting.
Overrated. No, we just need carbs. The Hershey bar on the hours. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, like, that's kind of what I was talking about at the start, how you can gain weight or you can gain muscle.
Mm-hmm.
2 totally different things.
Yes.
If you want to gain weight, I'm in for that protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hershey's bar every hour.
Yeah, good way to ruin your dot score and not be able to wipe your ass. But
yeah, like I personally wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't have any of my team do it.
yeah, I don't think I'd ever recommend that.
But if it makes you happy and you're getting stronger,
Maybe.
you keep doing
Maybe.
it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Should you train when you're sick?
It depends how sick you are. If you're like a little sick and you can push through it, then I'd probably
Yeah.
just keep training. If you're very sick, then I'm in the camp of staying home until you get better, because I would rather take 2 to 3 days off training and come back at 100% versus try and train through the sickness and prolong it for 7-10 days and have 7 to 10 days of 60% workouts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it depends like how sick you are. If you're like actually sick,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just take the day off. If it's a little sick, then just be a man.
And I think my take is in a powerlifting gym, training with people,
Mm-hmm.
how gross are you? Because like if you're going to be like coughing and sniffling on people,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to train around a guy that's coughing and sniffling on me.
Yeah. So that's like, it sounds pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, if I'm sick enough that I wouldn't want to train around me, I'm staying home.
Yeah.
If I am, not coughing, not sniffling, not gross, not spewing bodily fluids all over the building, I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in for that. So when you had your home gym here, would you train sick?
So when we did have the home gym here, what I would actually do is like if I was too gross to want to go to the gym and cough on people, I would just train in the basement.
I like how gross is like your word. It's not sick. It's gross.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, so like you could be sick and not be gross.
That's true. But you could be sick, not gross, but feel very bad.
Yes.
Could be contagious.
But that was, yeah. But again, it was like the training with whatever bullshit I had the last 3 weeks. It was like I felt very bad, but I still could perform.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like my kind of thing. And the other thing too is like Darrell and Tyler caught it first. We got it from them.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about giving it back to them.
Fucking Darrell, man.
Yeah.
Always something with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, have you announced our next guest? Our first guest?
Our first guest? Yeah, I got to figure out how to set up the audio, but we're going to get Bryce in the basement.
Yeah. Coming to the basement.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this is a basement. Have we said it? You probably said it's a basement.
I think people that watch my channel know it's a basement.
No, this is a podcast studio in a building very similar to acquisition.com.
Yes. $10 million price tag on the building.
Yeah, roughly.
The reason that I don't show all of it is I don't want everyone to like get jealous of the opulence.
You don't want them to be able to identify the outside of the building and then
come in and swarm us.
Yeah, and be like, "Oh, hey Seth, can I use your studio?"
Did you ever, like camera nerd YouTube? Did you ever watch like Peter McKinnon or Maddie Halupa?
No.
No? Like on their studios, like they have like a sign on their door that's like no visitors under any circumstances. And I'm like, it'd be nice to get big enough to have that. But...
yeah. To be able to just tell people they can't use your podcast studio because so many people ask.
Yeah. Or have people want to show up to talk to me.
If they knew where you live, you have a big following. Oh my God. I have to tell you about Vegas.
Okay. That brought something up to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Instagram AMA post.
Yeah.
I put up like the photo for the AMA, like ask me a question. Was me and my client Brad at the meet he just did.
Yeah.
Fuck, it would have been like 30 of the questions were dudes being like, who's that big redhead? Drop his at so I can follow him. I want to message him.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm just like, I did not out him.
Yeah. No, you probably shouldn't if they're messages like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd take it in jest, but.
I mean, you should probably just take the compliment.
Yeah. He's a handsome, large man.
Clearly.
But.
He's very in high demand.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta tell you about Vegas.
Okay.
So, this is a crazy story. It's 5 or 6 years ago, randomly, there's this Instagram page created. It's called like Travis Smith fan page.
Yep.
I don't know if you see.
Yes.
You see. Okay. And it was like crazy posts, like with completely whack captions. And so it was this like 15-year-old kid from Idaho. And he was like posting these photos of me, like pulling them off my page. And then one was really funny. So I made I don't know if I want to say mistake, but I reposted it. So then a few of my friends seen it. And when I reposted it, that just like got him going. So he started like messaging my followers saying, hey, if you have any photos of Travis, send them to me.
Amazing.
So if you go on the page, there's like some photos.
I've been there.
Yeah, that I don't know where they came from. Like there's one, like I'm like smoking cigarettes and stuff. I'm like, who sent you these?
Yep.
So he kind of like does that periodically for about 6 years leading up till now. And I'm in Vegas last weekend at the Olympia, and I wake up to an Instagram phone call at about 9 a.m. I'm like, what's going on? And it's from him. So I pick it up, and he's like, hey, man, I seen you at Planet Hollywood in Vegas. Me and my buddy drove all night. We're 5 minutes from your hotel. And they drove like 6 hours.
Yep.
And I was like, no way. So I was like, oh, and I just said like, I'm just waking up. So anyways, I hang up basically. And then I see my flight got changed. And
Yep.
I'm leaving in like 2.5 hours. I'm like, shit, I need to get to the airport right now.
Yep.
So I call him back. He's like, hey, you guys want to take me to the airport? They're like, oh yeah. They're so pumped. And then all my friends that are in Vegas, I was in Vegas with, they're like, you getting in a vehicle with these people? And I'm like, brother, I'm not getting kidnapped. But
No, you don't think?
I do the kidnapping. I don't get kidnapped. That's
I don't know. You're pretty little and frail.
only around you, Seth. So they pick me up. They pick me up, and they drive me to the airport, and then we like cut like 4 laps around the airport, so we can just hang out and talk. Then they dropped me off, and then they had a unicycle in the back. So they pulled this like unicycle out, and they showed me their unicycling. It was like one guy on top of the other, and like some people thought it was kind of weird that I got in the vehicle with these guys, and that was starting to like get in my head a bit. And then my mom called me, funny enough, or
Yeah.
both my parents did, and I told them what happened, and they're like, well, you better have been nice to these kids that they drove 6 hours to see you.
Yeah.
It was just like such a mental shift, and I was like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing acting like it's weird? Like I should. There's 2 like excited now 20-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I love you guys. You guys are sick. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, and I think it is kind of like from the outside, friends looking at it, it seems sus.
Because they just seen the fan page.
Yes.
Which is
Yes. But again, like knowing that there are kids behind it that are actually fans.
yeah, I guess that's what they would be.
Yeah.
They drove literally all night. I opened the door of their vehicle. There's like empty 5-hour energies on the floor.
Yep. I think like my thing with that too is like if someone's willing to put in effort to come show up and come train to get help, it's like if they're willing to drive 5 hours just to talk to me, I'm gonna put effort in to help them.
Yeah, and you should be a nice person and be like, that's cool that they did that. It's strange as like everything leading up to it was, and like the fact that they called and said, hey, I'm 5 minutes away after driving 6 hours versus, you know, maybe calling before they left.
Yes. Say like, hey, can we come down?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that could have been refined a bit, but like the overall like theme of what happened is just it's cool.
Yeah. And I think too it's like one of those where like being a kid shooting a shot with someone that he looks up to.
Yeah.
Like in some ways, like the first time I ever went to ELITEFTS, I literally just showed up.
Yeah. And were they cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now imagine another scenario where they're like, fuck off, kid.
Yep. Well, and I think too, it's like, had I not just shown up, it's like they probably would have been like, if I emailed, hey, can I fly from Canada to come? Would have been like a no.
Yeah. Which is so true. That's exactly what I would have.
Yep.
Because it was an incredibly inconvenient time. I was in Vegas with people I work with and 15 of our managers.
And I think like from your end, if I was you in Vegas, I would have said no because I'm like, dude, it's not worth driving all night. I'm not that exciting.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like you don't know what it is worth.
Well, because I didn't have any time. You know, like if my flight hadn't changed and they didn't give me a ride to the airport, I would have been able to like hang out with them in the lobby for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
So yeah, I would have said the same thing. I'm like, I can't like hang out all day.
Yep.
I can. Yeah. But no, I mean, it worked out. They were pumped. They were so pumped, man. And then they drove to a Trump Tower. They convinced the security to let them into the penthouse.
Amazing.
Yeah. So he posted a photo on his like personal page. It's like him standing in front of like the window in the penthouse with the security guard.
Sick.
And I'm like, oh, you guys are gonna be able to do whatever you want in life if you just like be that determined.
Yep. But like
and just do it.
I think too, like one of the he's not even a kid anymore, but one of the younger lifters that I've never even formally coached, but I've probably helped more than anyone is kid in Florida, Christian. That like when we were in Florida, he used to live in Tampa. He'd drive out to train with us quite regularly. And he'd always asking questions, always be like taking the stuff that I was giving him and doing stuff with it. And it's kind of become this thing where it's like he's willing to put in this much effort because he wants to get better. Like I'm gonna help him.
And that's how it works, right? You reciprocate what people put in. Right? Like I'll match you.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give as much as you're giving. I won't give more than you're giving.
Yeah, because
so I can't want it more than you.
It's one of those things too where I get so many people like asking questions and asking for help for free, which is cool. But it's like if they don't actually do it or don't take something from it and don't show me that my effort is worth it, it's hard to want to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree completely. Yeah, it's like why are you asking my advice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just ask ChatGPT.
Yep. And even like from the coaching side, like there's been people where I've been like, dude, you're paying me money, but it's not worth my time because you're just not doing it.
Mm-hmm. Have you had to drop some clients because you felt bad taking their money?
Not even feeling. It's not even like a feeling bad taking their money, but it's more just like with how busy I am. It's like, why am I spending time saying the same thing to this dude 17 weeks in a row
Mm-hmm.
when I have however many other people that are willing to take it and run with it and go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that's me being a dick, but
No, I understand. Like I don't like quote drop clients, but I recommend another coach that I know is better with
yeah,
that type of person. Like someone who
more
just,
patience.
Yeah, more. Yeah. I guess patience is probably like the best like blanket term, but someone that'll like hold their hand the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And like for me too, it's not even. I understand that execution will take time to improve. I understand that weak points will take time to improve, but when it's like a stop going off program every single week, that's when it gets tedious.
Yeah. Well, it's just not them trying.
Yep.
Yeah, I had one girl. I should probably be able to identify who I'm talking about. But like 4 months ago, and I recommended her to another coach because every single week it was for like 10 weeks. She's like, yeah, I couldn't quite do the diet, or I couldn't get the steps in. I couldn't make it to the gym every day. And like she had time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wasn't too busy. She's like, I couldn't make it to the gym today. And then every week I'd like, hey, make the plan like easier and easier and easier to follow until it was basically like a very normal life, just with some structure.
Mm-hmm.
And she just still couldn't quite nail it. So I was like, okay, you probably would do better with this person.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. That's why there's different coaches,
Mm-hmm.
Just coaches for all different types.
Yep. Yeah, I think for me, it's like the biggest thing for me is like I want to work with people that want to get better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to work with people that just want to do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that have a goal that you can help them get to.
Yep.
Yeah. Because if they don't, then they don't feel like they actually did something or like quote succeeded. And that's when you get like a bad rep as a coach,
Mm-hmm.
as if your clients aren't getting where they want to go.
Yep. And I think it's like do they actually want to get there, as well as do they understand that it's going to be uncomfortable to get there as well?
Mm-hmm. You probably get people though who just want to work with you to say they work with you. You must get some of that.
Maybe, but
a little bit. It's hard to tell.
yeah.
It's hard to tell until.
But like for the most
later
part,
on.
like the roster right now is sick.
Oh, it's so good when
Yeah.
everyone's on board.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I want to ramble too long. I should probably let you get to the store.
Yeah, sale starts at 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit, it's in 8 minutes.
Oh well. Are you Airdrie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
So we'll shut her down. Let Travis do his real job. Yeah.
Yeah. Come by Supplement World this weekend.
Yeah. Sell some omegas to me.
Yeah. Yeah. How many omegas do you take?
0.
0?
Yeah, I should probably start.
Yeah, you need to look at the recommended dose and 4x it.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
Man, I'll be happy about that.
Yeah. What does she want? She'll want you on prebiotics and omegas.
Yeah.
She loves prebiotics.
She loves them. I don't know if I need them. I'm regular.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough information about how your body works to comment on that.
You've seen my poop schedule on squat day.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's it's a group thing.
Fuck, Bridget.
One set in.
Bridget
I did my one warm up.
Bridget squatted with us yesterday, and like knowing that she's there, knowing how she trains, I was trying to be like on it time wise. Like I was holding the bathroom breaks, keeping her in. And then Darrell was just taking a sweet ass time. She's like between sets.
Bro, Darrell did that yesterday. We deadlifted together.
Yep.
We did RDLs together.
Still had more in him. Bad, oh bad.
Yeah, he did regular deadlifts. He said at the start of the workout, and then I showed up and I was doing RDLs, so he worked in with me. And yeah, he did his 3 warm-ups, and then he's like, yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. And he came back like 10 minutes later.
Yep.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah. Maybe he needs prebiotics.
Yeah. Well, he needs a diet. is probably the first thing.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, that there's nothing that even approximates a regular eating schedule.
Well, start yelling at him.
Yeah, I did a bit, but it just seemed like I just got like fucking stonewalled. He didn't want to hear it at all.
Yep.
Like there wasn't even like where he was interested in. He wasn't even interested
No.
in what I said. No, I brought up like 3 times. There's just like zero like give at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
Well, fair.
yeah, do your thing, man. You deadlift 900 pounds, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you know, if you eat some asparagus, you'll deadlift more.
You think that's a secret?
No, that was just an example. Although I do 100%, and I will die on this hill, think you would lift more if you ate properly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know me and you kind of talked about that earlier, and we're on slightly different sides of it,
Yeah.
but that's fine. That is totally fine. People can have different opinions.
Yep. What I will say is, Joel was on me hard about vegetables years ago, because I'm like, it's not even like I don't not liking vegetables. It's just that the effort to put in to add vegetables to my meals felt too large to be worth doing.
I'm in the exact same boat.
I will say Joel was right on that.
You eat vegetables?
Life got better with vegetables.
You eat vegetables but don't take omega-3s?
Sorry.
Okay. We're gonna get you on some omegas.
Yeah. I'll be by today.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some bottles aside.
Perfect.
Pick them up in Airdrie and not
You're not from Johnny.
that other place.
Yeah. You should have opened the store in the Realm. It should have been you.
I had the option. I chose not to.
Bad choice.
I don't know, man. Because it was at the same time as I was opening my Creekside store, like
Okay.
North Calgary.
Yep.
So I kind of had to pick between the two. That one's getting pretty busy.
Okay, so maybe bad choice for me. You weren't thinking of me.
Well, no, to be honest, like I didn't take you into account when I was deciding like where to put all of my money.
Bad, oh bad. I'm offended.
Yeah, I don't even think I knew you then.
No,
I didn't.
No,
when I would have had to commit to that store, this would have been like 18 months ago. Yeah, I'd never met you at that point.
Yeah. Well, still offended.
Yeah, that's so fair. Very fair. Okay, we're gonna get Seth on omegas. I'm gonna put aside the whole store's buying it 1/2 off, so I'm gonna put aside 2 bottles for you.
Okay, I will be
the
there.
Highest doses, and Seth's cholesterol is gonna be just
beautiful.
The epitome of health. Yes.
Perfect. Will it fix my knee though?
Omegas help with joints.
Do they? Okay.
100% they do. Yeah.
If I'm able to squat well this week, it's Travis's fault.
Yeah, in terms of joint health, there's like 3 low-hanging fruits in terms of supplements. You can do turmeric, you can do omega-3s, and you can do collagen.
Mm-hmm.
Order of importance: omegas, turmeric, collagen.
Now, this is my idiot take on collagen.
Yeah, and keep in mind, collagen was the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. But it's like, if we're thinking about like collagen needs to get digested, absorbed, amino acids go into the body. Because collagen is collagen, the amino acids are going to be more, it's more directly the ratio that will build connective tissue, right? Glycine is the big amino acid that's going to be doing that.
Okay.
The protein powder I take, MRE Light,
has it.
If you look at the ingredients list, like, well, it's the meat protein, right? And the meat protein, it's not coming from like muscle tissue because that's too expensive to put in protein powder. It's coming from the tendons, the skin, the stuff that they can't sell at a grocery store. So it's very, very, very high glycine content. So that's my cost-effective hack on collagen.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And 1 serving of omegas is good.
Yes.
4 might be better.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, again, like Darnell, Deshaun, whatever his name is. I'm not going to tell him to change his diet when he's that strong. I'm not going to tell you to change things when things are going well, except omegas.
Yeah,
take omegas.
That's a big, okay, I will.
Omegas are huge, man. Yeah. Because everyone's cholesterol's out of whack, and especially big guys.
Big guys on other supplements that are not promoting health.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, big guys taking supplements. Cholesterol's probably not perfect.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's better than it has been.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go to work.
Yeah, get her.
Thanks for listening. Mic check.